Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. So the reason why I'm on with this episode is because it's important that you guys let us know about this information. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to plan on doing an episode for the last couple of days and today because I've been having bad headaches for the last couple of days. Not migraines, just enough to cause photosensitivity. I can just about, now that I've got something in me, able to tolerate the lighting that I have for the episode. So don't worry about me, I will be back soon. But the reason why this episode up is because it's been announced that France will not be hosting the 2025 Rugby. In an official statement that came off their social media, it said on Monday the 15th of May 2023, an exceptional board meeting of France 2025 was held to deliberate on the finalisation of the economical and financial model for the Rugby League World Cup in 2025. Whose organisation was given to France by the International Rugby League. Despite all the work carried out by the organisation, it hasn't been possible to secure the risk of a deficit. Let me read that again. Despite all the work carried out by the organising committee, it hasn't been possible to fully secure the risk of a deficit. Despite the interest shown in the unique sports for all the events, with 4 competitions in one, wheelchair, women's, men's and youth, and accessible to all thanks to our ticketing rates, and despite the desire shown by several cities across France to host World Cup matches, the board has decided to renounce organising this major international competition, which the International Rugby League had entrusted to France. The conditions of financial viability initially defined by the state to support the project, set in January 2022, were not fully met, despite the search for solutions an additional 3 months granted by the state to organising committees at the end of 2022. This difficult decision was taken so as not to threaten the robustness of a major international sporting event models that France now wishes to promote. In addition, the state will reinforce the support it provides to Rugby League development plan supported by the federation to ensure that this sport has a better visibility and to make it shine again in France. The France 2025 Organising Committee would like to thank all of those who, in France and throughout the world, believed in this unprecedented project, the bearer of inclusive and social values, as close as possible to the territories and the population, and who have been resolutely committed themselves to its side. Mayors, members of parliament, companies in the sports business, public and private partners, high-level sportsmen and women in all sports. It was announced in January 2022, the 11th of January to be precise, that the World Cup was indeed heading to France for the 17th Rugby League World Cup. The announcement was made in Paris as Jean Castex, the Prime Minister of France, confirmed governmental support. And on behalf of the Rugby League World Cup 2021, John Dutton extended his congratulations to France for being successful in their venture. They were going to be ambitious, as we've seen. Men's, women's, junior and wheelchair Rugby League World Cups were all going to be played at venues across France. They have places like Albi being sounded out, Villeneuve, going up to Paris for the final, Toulouse, Catalans. Got some decent venues. Unfortunately, they have warned about the governmental support, as we did bring through an episode previously about the shifting tides in the French government. You see it all the time in the press with the French riots and everything like that, to up the retirement age by 2 years from 62 to 64. But now France has took away most of the support when it comes to hosting the event. Financial obligation, which would have been pivotal to having this organisation triumph. It would have been one of the first times that the Rugby League World Cup was held outside of New Zealand, England, or Australia. That's a primarily one host nation. But now it's not going to happen, which is a sad state of affairs, considering all the work that they put in, and also all the work that they were putting into development of the Rugby League as a whole in different areas. They were doing the World Cup on the women's side by invite. I was at 16 first of all, and then it went down to 8. But the men's side, there was going to be more teams than ever because of the European Championships and formatted. The MEAs were going to get 2 spots. But now, it's going to be, that plan's going to be ripped up and starting again. First, we're going to have to find out where the replacement nation is going to be. I don't have an idea. It's probably going to be Australia or New Zealand. It's unfortunate that that's how it's going to be, but because we need Rugby League growing in France to make the Northern Hemisphere stronger and Rugby League as a whole stronger. Might have been 4 years too early. Looking at the hindsight. Big ambitions. There was 2 teams in the Rugby League, Super League. There was a bigger clamour. Keep Sport came on board. There was Catalan's TV in Spain taking Catalan's games on. There's so much to be positive about French Rugby League coming out of the ether and being a force once again. First time since 1970, should I say, that France last held it. I'm disappointed. I would have went myself. It's only a hop, skip and a jump in the Eurotunnel down over to France. Disappointed, but the International Rugby League Board have to come up with a plan now of how to come about the 2020 tournament. Whoever's going to get it, have a great event. Hopefully using the blueprint that France puts across. A bit more finances will be needed to take over the plan if they're going to go that way. Anyway, tell me in the comments what your thoughts are on this sad news. For me, it's sad news. Do you agree with that? If you're not, tell me why. There's no holding back. But anyway, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Held Dominance. I'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure of it. For now, please stay safe. I wish you all the best. I'll see you in the next episode.